Good day everyone, I am Yap You Quan from the category Software Engineering. So today I will be having my system presentation for my final year project, which is CS1 Stop Portal. Firstly, I will give a brief introduction on the project background. So recently, there are plenty of platforms that are available for all the USM computer science community members that includes the students and lecturers to use to access the latest information, such as the emails, Padlets, and the USM e-learning portal. However, the resources are scattered and sent in every platform and it causes the inefficiency and inconvenience in accessing the resources. Meaning to say, there is no existing centralized portal that assists the community members in accessing the information. So now I will briefly explain the problem statements that lead to the system proposal. So the communication scenario between the lecturers and students will be discussed here. I will take the example of Padlet platform. So usually the lecturers will upload the documents such as report templates, reports, forms, rubrics, etc. via the Padlet platform. So if the lecturer want to upload the documents in the Padlet, so they need to create several boards to upload all the relevant documents. So this will cause the documents look very unorganized and it will affect the readability of students, and hence it will cause the inefficiency for the students in finding the documents, and also it will become a trouble for the students if let's say the students forgot the link of the Padlet and they need to find in other platform. So now I will explain the system objective of the project. So the first objective is to develop a centralized portal system for all the USM computer science students and lecturers to allow them in looking for the respective needed information in the more efficient way. Next, it is to develop an account registration module which it will permit only the registered users to access the system. The next objective is to develop an event management module in the system to allow the lecturers to manage all the computer science related resources. Lastly, it is to develop a reporting module that includes displaying dashboards in the system. My proposed solution to solve the problem statement that I have stated just now will be the CS1 Stop Portal. So as I mentioned earlier, it is a centralized website portal system for the USM computer science community members, which includes the students and lecturers, to access the resources in the more efficient way, which suits the Sustainable Development Goal, which is also known as SDG number 4, quality education, that ensures an inclusive and equitable quality education and promote the lifelong learning opportunities for all. Next, I will explain the project description. So it is to develop a centralized portal system for all the USM computer science students and lecturers to improve the efficiency and convenience in terms of the information dissemination and sharing. In the project development, I have divided four main modules for the proposed solution. The first module that will be implemented in the system is the account registration module. So in this module, when the person visits the website for the first time, the person will be asked to sign up for an account in the system based on their roles. And then after that, the users are able to log into the system after creating the account, and then they are also allowed to change the password after creating the account. So the second module that will be implemented is the event management module. So in this module, the lecturers are able to create events. By creating events, the lecturers can upload and share the important resources, learning materials, and information. After this, the lecturers should be able to view the information they have created in the form of list. The list of resources contains necessary information such as file, title, descriptions, and uploaded date. The action buttons should be made available for the lecturers if they wish to edit or modify any resources or documents. A search bar is also provided for the users to search the contents based on the titles or descriptions. For the student side, they shall be able to view the information that uploaded by the lecturers. Next, the user access module will be also implemented in the system as well. In this module, only the users with granted permission are allowed to access the documents or resources. And lastly, a reporting module that includes dashboards will be developed in the system as well. The latest announcement will be made available on the dashboard, and the dashboard shall be made user-friendly and easily accessible to all users. So now I will talk about the system architecture of the whole project. So as shown in the system architecture diagram, the users can use their laptops to access the CS1 Stop portal, and users need to make sure that they have the internet access before visiting the portal. A note that needs to be taken is that users can only use web browsers such as Google Chrome and Safari to visit the portal. Then the internet will interact with the client-side server. The client-side server, which is the React, will then interact with the front end and back end of the CS1 portal. The front end will be mainly responsible for the user interactions and functionalities, and the back end will be the technologies implemented such as the database and the application programming interfaces (API). Then the website will retrieve the data from the database and shows the respective data to the users on the front end of the page. So also another extra information is that the technology stack that used in the development of the project will be the MERN stack, which consists of MongoDB, Express, uh, React, and also Node.js. The development of the system will bring the positive impacts to the USMCS community. Firstly, a streamlined resources dissemination is allowed among the community, which simplifies the process of sharing information across the members, ensuring its high transparency. Besides, the system also improves the accessibility to the resources as all the information is centralized, leading to better resources planning. The system helps the lecturers in the facilitation of resources, leading to a better and more organized resources management. For the potential benefits, the system ensures the accessibility to the resources and competition is enhanced, leading to a more dynamic teaching and learning environment. A centralized platform is also promoted among the community as it acts as a central repository for all the learning materials and ensures the consistency. Lastly, it allows the lecturers to share the resources and competitions easily to the students, hence improve the communication between the lecturers and the students through the integrated system. So, in other words, the lecturers have no necessary to depend on the other platform they have stated just now, such as emails, Padlets, or OneDrive link to share the information to the student. The system is also ready to be pre-commercialized and is potential for various entrepreneurship opportunities. Firstly, the system is potential to have technology development and integration with other platforms. It allows seamless integration of other systems such as USM system, USM system, and the USM e-learning portal with the CS1 portal, and it will offer the robust educational analytics that interpret the data on student performance, engagement, and also the resources suitability. This will empower the USMCS community to make data-driven decisions. Additionally, the platform also supports the development of learning tools to facilitate student teamwork and integrates advanced messaging systems for enhanced communication in the future. So now, that's all for my slides presentation, and I will proceed to the system demonstration. As shown in the recording here, the users will be navigated to the login page whenever he or she visits the website for the first time. So the login page will show the logo, the title, and then also the login form for the user to enter their email address and password in order to log into the system. Now if let's say the users they have not registered for an account before, but then they want to use the system. So now in this case, I will enter a random email and then also a random password, and then I click on the login button. It will say invalid email or password. Please try again. Error message. This is because the email address here is never registered before. So meaning to say that the users must register for a new account before he or she sign up. He or she want to use login to the system. So they can click on the sign up here link, and then they'll be navigated to the sign up page. So now they can see there are three main features. The first one will be the login here link, and then the second one will be sign up as lecturer and then sign up as student. So now I will demonstrate sign up as lecturers first. So I'll be navigated to sign up as lecturers page. So in this page, they're required to provide their username, email, and password. And then I will create a new user by providing a new username, a new user email address, and then also the password. And then I click on the sign up button. It will say sign up successful. I click on OK. Then I can use the credentials that I have created just now to log into the system. When I click on login, it will say login successful, and then I'll be navigated to the dashboard page. So now I will briefly introduce the user interface of the whole website. So on the dashboard page, they will show the latest announcement as shown in the card here, the title and also the details. And then the website will consist of one sidebar that consists of dashboard, list of resources, and list of competitions. And then the welcoming message that followed by the email address, and then also the rows of user, and finally the logout button. So now I'll proceed to the list of resources page. So by navigating to the list of resources pages, the users are able to view the upload resources function here. So whenever he or she want to upload a new resources information or anything, they can enter the new title, and then they can select the file that they wish to upload. So let's say this one. So they can click on the upload button, and then after they upload the file, it will show file uploaded successfully message. Then I can click on the OK button, and then the newly uploaded data will be displayed in the data table. So in the data table, the title of the file, the name of the file, the uploaded date, and then also the action button will be displayed as well. So now I will demonstrate on the action button one by one. So the user can click on the view button in order to view the file that they have uploaded just now, and then they can also edit the title. So let's say I want to change my title from title 1 to title 2, and then I modify the title, and then I click on the Save Changes button, and then the alerting message that shows title has been updated is displayed on the website. Then I click on the OK button, and then the newly updated title is displayed here. And then I can also grant access by choosing the group of users here, lecturers and students, as well as the remove access. So if let's say the lecturer want to delete the resources, they can also click on the delete button, then it will show data has been deleted. So now that's all for list of, one more thing, they can also search on the title, search on the file based on the title like resource. So when I key in the keyword, they can get the filter data. So now that's all for the list of resources. Then I will proceed to the list of competitions. So this website is served for the students in order for them to find for the latest competitions that they can join. So the lecturers can upload the poster of the competition by choosing the images here, and then they can key in the new description. So one note to take about is the description here shall refer to the poster, the link, the registration link, the terms and regulation, etc. So after they key in the description, they can click on the upload button, and then it will say file uploaded successfully, and then they can close. And then the newly updated images will be shown here in the data table as well. So they can view the images, and then they can also edit the description here and save changes. And then same as the list of resources, they can also grant access as well and also remove access. And then they can also delete on the data that they wish to delete, and then it will say data has been deleted, and then the deleted data will not be displayed here anymore. So now that's all for the lecturer side, and then I will proceed to the demonstration of student side. I will log out here now. So now I will proceed to the student side. So same as lecturer side, the student also need to register for an account before they can use the system. So I can register for a new username, new email address, and then lastly the password here. I can provide a password for them, and then I can click on the sign up button. And then after that, they can also log into the system by using the created credential just now. Then they can click on the login button, and then it will say login successful. So similar with the lecturer side, they can also see the dashboard here, and then not to take that the roles here have been changed to students. And then I will proceed to the dashboard. Dashboard page will show the announcement, and then as well as the announcement title and announcement details. And then I'll proceed to the list of resources pages. So different with different with the lecturer side, the students can only be able to view the latest information that have been uploaded by the lecturer, meaning to say that they have no access to uh, delete, edit, or grant access or remove access to the resources. So they can only search and then also view the latest resources that are uploaded by the lecturer. So they can view, they can also download the documents if they want by clicking the download button here. And then they can also search the document based on the title. So if let's say the document is not valid or the keyword is not valid, they will say there are no records to display. Yeah, so I key in the keyword and then the filter data will be displayed here, and then same goes to the list of competition page as well. So they can search the competition based on the title, the description, the craftsman, let's say, and then they can get the filter data, and then they can click on the view button, and then they can see the poster of the competition. So they can also if they wish to join the competition, they can scan the QR code here, and then if they wish to know more description, they can view the description here as well. So that's all for the student side, and then also it wraps up the whole presentation of my system. So thank you for watching this video.